Today, in this video, we are going to cover a topic that is common potential and energy loss. Now, there are two capacitors, as you can see, of capacitance C1 and C2. The C1, the first capacitor is maintained at V1 and the second capacitor is maintained at electric potential of V2. Now, if I talk about charges acquired by both the capacitors would be the formula of charges. Q is equal to CV. So if I say the charge on it is Q1, the formula of it would be C1 V1, right? Now if I say charge on the second capacitor is Q2, then its value would be Q is equal to CV. So Q2 becomes C2 V2. Okay, I hope there is no confusion here. Q1 is CV, Q is CV, so Q1 is C1 V1. So Q2 becomes C2 V2. Fine. Now suppose if these two capacitors are joined with the help of wire. So I'm joining these two capacitors with a wire. Now if these two capacitors are joined with a wire, what will happen? If two capacitors are joined with a single wire, what will happen? The charge will flow because both are having different charges. So charge will flow. Both are having different potential. Charge will flow because there is a potential difference. Whenever there is a potential difference, charge will flow. Now charge will flow from higher potential to lower potential. Now till what? Till which situation the charge will flow? The charge is flowing because of the potential difference, right? Because V1, V2 are different. One is higher and another is lower. So charge will flow from one point to another point. That is from higher potential to lower potential. It will flow till the potential becomes common on both the capacitors. It will flow till then only. So if it is flowing, let us say it is flowing from C1 to C2. V1 is higher, V2 is lesser. So it will flow from V1 to V2. So let us say when these are joined together, the potential they attain is capital V. This is the potential when they are joined together. So this charge and this charge Q1 and Q2 is before this condition when they were not directly in contact with each other. So in bracket I am going to write that it is before contact. Now when they're connected, let me give the name it after contact. Okay, now when they are in contact with each other with a wire, the charge in them would be Q is equal to, formula of Q is CV. So C becomes C1 plus C2 because both are in contact, right? So C becomes C1 plus C2 and the potential here is common potential, that is V. This is before and after. Now due to conservation of charge, the charge before and after would be same. So what it means? It means that the sum of these charges is equal to this charge before and after. Charge remains conserved. So C1 V1 plus C2 V2 is equal to C1 plus C2 bracket V. Now you can find expression for potential here. This C1 plus C2 goes in denominator. So what I get formula of V is equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2 whole divided by C1 plus C2. So this is the expression for common potential in such scenarios. when two different capacitors are joined with each other. Now, in such scenarios, there is always an energy loss in form of heat energy. So we have to find expression for how much energy would be lost in such scenarios. So if I talk about energy of before contact of this capacitor would be half CV square, that is half C1 V1 square. This is the formula of energy. This was done in last video. And formula of energy is half CV square. So energy of this capacitor would be half C1 V1 square, and of this would be half C2 V2 square. Now, when they are in contact, this is the condition. When they are in contact, they attain a common potential, that is V. Now, in that scenario, energy would be, you can give it name EF, means E final. EF would be half total capacitance, that is C1 plus C2, and V square, that is the common potential, V square. Now EI, that is initial energy, would be sum of these two energies when they were not in contact. This is the total energy, initial energy when they were not in contact, and this is the final energy when they are in contact. Now, if you want to find the loss, there is loss. As I'm saying, in such scenarios, energy is lost in form of heat. So now, if you want to find loss, how you can find loss? Energy can be found by subtracting them. So you have to subtract EI from EF, that's initial to final, and you will get the loss. Now you just have to put the values here, EI and EF. You have to put the value of V, that is common potential here, and then you have to solve this expression. Now this would be your homework, that you have to find the expression for loss of energy and you have to show me.